when it just makes sense. It's your red-pilled brown girl, searching for the truth. It's your red-pilled brown girl, when it just makes sense. It's your red-pilled brown girl, get into the truth. It's your red-pilled brown girl.
Brown girl.
Yeah.
And it's Crystal. It's your red-pilled brown girl coming at you on today. It is Tuesday. It is April. You guys, where is spring? Where is spring? It's like freezing cold outside. Like, I'm still in jackets. Oh, God. Anybody else? Kids are playing sports. Oh, my God. So it is, it's baseball season for me. My kid is baseball season. And usually by now, like, we're sitting out there. The parents are all hot and, oh, God, just annoyed. We are out there with blankets and jackets, you guys. We're like free. Like, I mean, it's the worst. It's the worst. Oh, God. April. What are y'all doing? Oh, gosh. I mean, okay. So some of my viewers are out there in beautiful, sunny California. In Florida. I'm here in Maryland. It's cold. Still cold. Can't catch a break. But the good thing is I'm used to this kind of weather, you guys. I'm used to it. I'm a East Coast girl, New York. So whatever. It is what it is. Oh, I did want to show you. Da-da-da-da. My Bible. My God bless the USA Bible. You guys, I don't want to take the plastic off. Is that bad? I want to take the plastic off. I think it's so fantastic. Like, it's the best. But more importantly, hold on. I want to make sure that my production doesn't say anything. Not on IG again. It's all good. It's all good. Hold on. Maybe I'll. You guys. So I'm having a hard time getting on IG. All right. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. Let's see. Here we go. Hey, IG. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Okay, so I think I may be on IG now. I don't know. Check. Okay. Anyway, you guys, get yours. Okay, I'm not getting paid to promote this, but Lee Greenwood, holla at your girl. Lee Greenwood, holla at your girl. I will promote it for you because, first of all, I love the Word of God. I don't even want to take the plastic off of it because I love it so much. The binding, the leather just looks beautiful. It has it has a picture of our flag, like people are trying to destroy now. Like, they really trying to come for the U.S., but we can't let that happen, you guys. We cannot. And, like, okay, I wanted to make the comparison. You guys think I'm joking, okay? This is my husband's favorite Bible. It's called the African American Jubilee Edition. First of all, y'all know we not into all of that black stuff, right? But he just likes the translations. He likes the way they break it down. It's kind of cool. It's really positive. What blacks used to be, not now. It'd be called the African American Oppression Bible if African American freedom, some foolishness they'd call it. But this is the Jubilee Bible. It's actually really cool. This Bible, my husband paid $75 for this Bible. And I think this is the third time he bought it. Because he sometimes misplace it or, something like it. So he has to have like an extra one on hand because it's his favorite Bible to preach from. So y'all talking all that smack about Trump's Bible or the God Bless the USA Bible and it's $60. Let me tell you something. If you are an avid reader, $60 for a book or study Bible is nothing, right? If you are a person that loves the Word of God, loves to read, $60 for a Bible is nothing, you guys. So stop coming for my boy. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. When the last time you bought a Bible? Stop playing. Get yours. I am going to take the plastic off. I've just been waiting because I just like it so much. Anyway, I did want to share that with you before we get into what is going on these college campuses, you guys. Okay. These campuses are tripping. First of all, it's the audacity for me. It's the audacity for me. These Columbia University students, these Yale University students are like tripping for real. I posted something today and I just like, you guys, okay. I'm trying to be empathetic. Like, because I was in college before. Were y'all in college? Like, and if you had to look back, like, to what you thought in college was smart or good, you probably would be embarrassed. So I'm trying to have empathy in that regard to, you know, these are college students, but their audacity level, you guys, anybody seen the audacity meter? Like, who's got an audacity meter? The audacity meter. These people are going ham. Anybody that's from the 90s or 2000, you know what ham is. Hard as a, they are going ham over issues that they don't even understand. Let's keep it real. If we are all being honest about these situations, just the everyday person, I think the people who watch me or who get with me, we're the everyday person. We really don't have a hold on what's going on in Palestine. Y'all ever heard that thing, peace in the Middle East, peace in the Middle? Like, they have had, it's been turmoil a lot over there, right? So, you know, the fact that they are at war and a lot of things are going on, and these college students have taken a position on what they think is happening. I want to literally round up a plane, you guys, and send them where they want to go. Send all of their behinds to the Gaza Strip, to Palestine. Let's see how much they like gay sex then. Let's see how much they enjoy it. If they knew they were going to have to get their head cut off. Bro, sis, I don't know what this person is. God bless her. Him, she, he, them, they. I don't know, you guys. Look at this human being, and you guys tell me if they don't need to be. What it is, but free. Y'all want to see that? Oh my God. Look at this. Sis is taller than the officers that's trying to hold her down, but we're gonna go ahead and say sis, sir. I don't know. Y'all I couldn't tell from the video. Taller than the officers. Talking about free Palestine. Go there. You think that it's so wonderful. Y'all, I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing the summer of love. I am not doing the protest. And it's an election year. Y'all are assaulting the police, assaulting Jews on campus, y'all. And we're allowing this. This is crazy. You guys, we've done it before. We have submitted and bowed to these people people because they feel like they are, justified in whatever they're, and we have just curbed. It was COVID time. Hold on. Do I need to go that? Do I need to walk down memory lane? COVID time. Everybody was scared to go out their house. Couldn't go to work. Couldn't go to church. Couldn't go anything, but you could go to Walmart. You can go to Walmart. You can go to the liquor store. But you couldn't go nowhere else. But you was out protesting police brutality. Y'all remember that? Do y'all need a reminder? I am not doing it with y'all this year, okay? Especially with no dumb college students. The smartest thing, you got 1,700 on your SAT. I mean, yeah, you're at Columbia. I'm not getting ready to discuss with you matters that you nor I have anything to do with. And you're sitting up here destroying your college campus, causing your police officers to have to work hard, and God forbid they kill one of y'all, then we gonna have another problem there. It is too much. I remember where there was adults in the room that jacked them up. Where are the parents? Do your parents know that you're out here wreaking havoc? And it's like the universities have bowed. They have now created their own Palestine zone where it's an autonomous zone and nobody can come in there. And y'all remember when they did that in Seattle and then people was ending up dead, sick, and all kinds of foolishness? And we just allowed it. You guys, we cannot continue to do that. I'm telling you right now, we cannot continue to allow these people who contribute the least to society, and yes, I said it. Y'all contribute the least to society. You are students. You are supposed to be learning. You haven't had a good job yet. You haven't had a good family yet. You haven't had anything for you to have any kind of major worldwide opinion. You're 20-something years old, max, and you're getting ready to tell us in America that we are somehow what? Doing what? You're telling Jews that they're doing genocide. First of all, you cannot use genocide when you're talking about war and they are responding to an attack. That is my opinion. Don't start with me, y'all. Don't start with me. I said what I said. If you punch me in the face and I'm 400 pounds heavier than you and I punch you back so hard that you lose half of your brain, I am still not in the wrong. I'm not in the wrong. You hit me first. Period. Don't ask me no questions. Don't ask me no questions. Oh, well, Israel is larger than them. And Israel has more power than them. Did they know that before they hang glided over there to Israel? I'm sorry. Sorry. I know it sounds mean. Just how I feel about it, folks. Sorry, we are not doing this. We are not having another summer. BLM, that done died. Now we got the Palestine movement. You guys, can we just have a moment of peace? Have y'all seen the grocery stores? We all have better to do, okay? But clearly, if you're a student and you're spoiled and you don't have anything else to do, then all of a sudden you take up your cross and somehow step and fetching for Palestine. And you look like a tranny. And I'm sorry, you wouldn't be welcome over in Palestine. I can tell you that right now. It's the truth. It's not accepted. We only accept it here. So you better start to like it. You better start to like where you're from. You better start to like where you're going to have a family and raise a family. And you better start to support it. Support our police officers. Our Jewish students, you guys, are getting like creamed. Megyn Kelly showed a video of the Jewish students they were told to leave, you guys. They were saying the Jewish students who had paid their money just like y'all And knowing Jewish, I'm gonna use a stereotype. They probably paid cash. They ain't got no student loans. They ain't asking nobody to pay off their student loans. Maybe a lot of these Jewish students have paid cash, and they have been told to either go back home and attend school virtually and don't come out. And the Jewish students have had to have armed guard escorts. Y'all, I wouldn't accept that from anybody. How dare we? How dare we allow our Jewish family to get attacked like that, you guys? How dare we? Like, our Jewish family, they are struggling, you guys. Struggling. And then you already know their history when it comes to, the Holocaust. But think about it. We wouldn't allow whites to say, to make it unsafe for blacks. We wouldn't allow that. So why are we allowing these people to make it unsafe for anybody on campus? And nobody's saying, like, we're not screaming it loud enough. These kids should be reprimanded, thrown out of school. Because clearly they're not learning anything. They're learning to be activists on the campus. They're learning to whine and scream and to cry about stuff, not to learn as much as you need to. And then don't even get me started on Ilhan Omar. Ilhan Omar. Y'all remember her? The daughter of Somalia. Somalia, you sent your daughter, but she won't go back. Somalia, send your daughter. I'm the daughter of Somalia. She won't go back to Somalia. But her daughter is protesting. And, like, you guys, this is foolishness. We're not going to have a country. We're not going to have a country like this. We are not going to have a country like that. We will mourn the days of when we could leave something to our children. We're going to mourn it. And it'll be our fault. It will be our fault because we allowed this crap to go on way too long with these people. I'm sorry, you guys. It really pisses me off. It really pisses me off. Said nobody in America cares about Palestine. Stop talking BS. Oh, okay. Exactly. Like, to be honest, you're right. They don't care. Jews have it hard. Yes, they do. Everybody has it hard. Honestly, they do. Everybody got something, y'all. In Palestine, I'm sure they got theirs. And Jews got theirs. And everybody got something. We are not allowed to mistreat our brothers and sisters at all. I don't care. You're not allowed to mistreat each other. And for us to allow the young ones coming up, 2021, to behave so poorly and not be drug off that campus by a mom or dad and say, absolutely not, it's a problem, y'all. That's a problem. We got a big problem. It just frustrates me. New York, y'all remember, like, I used to love just when we used to get into fights. We used to have problems. We used to have all those things. We never had these issues. They're destroying New York City. Speaking of destroying New York City, how is New York feeling waking up today to talk about the Donald Trump trial? Like, when the police officers should be managing conflict, the police officers should be worrying about the crime and the drugs and the people getting drugged in the train station. You got National Guard out there to come and help you. Like, they're worried about Donald Trump. The news has been absolutely ridiculous on this, you guys. The news has been ridiculous. Good morning. Hold on, Blank Rag. Hey, Steven. Oh, thank you. Even Jesus had no sin and was jailed, crucified, and murdered by the sinners. Exactly. Was it okay when Martin Luther King led protests? Nah. Martin Luther King led protests. I wasn't there, you guys. I heard that it didn't go as peaceful as we said it did. You are allowed to protest. It is your God-given right. What you are not allowed to do is make it unsafe for people. Period. No questions asked. I'm sorry. I did. That's where I draw the line. Anyway, that's my friend Doug. Anyway, you guys, let's talk about the tax dollars that's being spent in New York City. And y'all mad that he's selling a Bible. He has to. He's not selling a Bible. Anyway. He has to because y'all are really tripping. The case is going on in New York, and you have people talking about the silliest stuff. Oh, Donald Trump is falling asleep. You have legit newscasters reporting on the fact that Donald Trump is falling asleep. This is the worst that he's ever been. He's in the most pain because he's sleeping. Y'all, I cannot believe that our court system has been reduced to this. But carry on. I mean, just let the chips fall where they may. This is a ridiculous trial. You could go back and watch how I feel about this trial. Right now, they are trying to prove something that is utterly ridiculous, that he knew that he was paying off a porn star, and instead of him putting paid off a porn star, he put legal fees, and he somehow knew that it was going to be paid off a porn star. Okay, so what? So what? Anyway, I'm not talking about that. But what I will talk about is what was on my thumbnail, y'all. John Legend, not a legend. Y'all, John, stick to singing. John, please stick to singing. Let's see what Mr. Legend has to say. Y'all, he goes on MSDNC, that's what we like to call it. And Jen Psaki is the host, and inquiring to him about how he feels about Donald Trump. Well, first of all, John Legend says that he is in the business. He's in the business of prison reform and how we need to help prisoners and bail reform and how we need to reduce bail because some people financial situation is not considered when they go for bail and all that good jazz. Mind you, there are several schools that I'm sure that he can focus his attention on. I know the poverty rate is completely out the wazoo right now, but he chooses to focus on bail reform. Okay, fine. That's his thing. And you guys, I am not opposed to criminal justice reform. I believe that the max duty that we have as Americans is to make it humane, is to make the people who have committed crimes against society, make where they spend their time or where their time served, make it humane, right? Like, don't make it dirty. Don't make, it hard for them to live. Like, give them the things that they need to live. Like, I believe in making humane conditions for prisoners. Other than that, see ya when I see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. that's as far as my prison reform goes. That's me. Okay, you do the time. You do the crime. Got to do the time, right? But I get it. Some people care about bail or prison reform. I just think that our efforts should be better served somewhere else. That's me. But if we really want to talk about it, the only president in history, in our recent history, that has tackled prison reform for the blacks is ding, ding, ding. I knew you guys knew. Donald Trump. He's the only one that tackled it. And hear what Mr. John Legend says about Donald Trump and passing the First Step Act. And I'll tell you guys a little bit about the First Step Act when we're done. But
going on. You also are very politically savvy. And one of the things that you hear from Trump's supporters is that he signed the First Step Act in 2018.
Yes,
he's
he
a
did.
partner in this effort.
Come on,
Now,
Jen.
since then, he's obviously been doing a lot of criming. But in addition to that, he's also suggested that members of the African American community should support him because he has a mugshot. I mean, he makes these offensive statements. But what do you say to people who say, "Oh no, he would be an ally. Look what he did in 2018."
He's not been an ally. I mean, I think the First Step Act was fine. It was a very kind of small reform.
The First Step Act was fine. It was a small reform. Nothing to see here. It was a small reform, even though Donald Trump is the only president that tackled it, period. You know, y'all love Barack Hussein Obama. Barack Hussein Obama was supposed to be the black president, and he didn't tackle it at all. Kim Kardashian went down there with her boobs out and everything else and couldn't get it done. Tried her best, like she cares anything about criminal justice reform. Yeah, right, sis. You won't marry none of them prisoners that you say that you love so much. You won't go in there and find a husband there. But she loves them so much. Nobody did it except President Trump. But it was just a little small thing. President Trump said, this is what he said. He had the audacity to say that the First Step Back, something small. Hold on, keep going.
And to be honest, most of the reform we need is on the local and state level because most incarceration is local and state. And most of the laws that end up being criminally enforced are local and state laws. So
Donald Trump is supposed to not do federal things, even though he's the president. Now he's responsible for local and state. Because y'all always tell me that Joe Biden can't fix nothing because he's the president. The local people are the ones that can fix it. But now when it comes to Donald Trump, he didn't really do anything local and state. He didn't really do. But he changed things on the First Step. Like, y'all, entertainers are not leaders. He doesn't know anything about prison reform. He doesn't know anything about criminal justice reform. He's just saying it because he's light-skinned and insecure and rich. And he's somehow trying to get accepted by the blacks. He's somehow trying to get accepted. He's trying to get accepted by y'all. I don't know why. But he light-skinned and confused. He don't know anything about the First Step Act. Keep going. Keep going.
very little impact can happen on the federal level. So I don't actually rely on presidents and the legislature in Washington when it comes to this issue very much. I care a lot about what they do on a lot of other things, but on this particular issue, it's really just not that significant, the amount that they can affect on the national level.
Oh! So Trump, who affected it on the national level, most presidents can't affect it on the national level. But Biden, who is president, who's done nothing, it's because he can't affect it on the national level. Y'all got it? That makes sense? So Trump, he did it and he can't do it. And Biden didn't do it, but he did it because he can't do it. Okay, whatever that means. Whatever that means, John. Whatever that means. Keep going. Keep going, y'all.
That being said, at the same time, he's claiming credit for those small things. He's also saying, if people are stealing something, they should get shot in the middle of the store. When we protested the killing of George Floyd, he was advocating for the military to shoot us in the street.
Okay, y'all, show me a video where Donald Trump said, shoot them in the street because they're advocating for George Floyd. Show me. I know you can't find one. So entertainers know that y'all ain't gonna go check nothing because y'all worship these people, and they can just say it, and they know they will not be held accountable to the truth. So he can say this about this man, and y'all automatically believe it because y'all don't take the time and figure out anything for yourself. He literally just accused this man of saying, Donald Trump said that shoot them in the streets. Okay. All right. Keep going.
He's made it clear throughout his life that he believes black people are inferior. Like he believes that to his core.
He believes it to his core because there is a core meter. Like there's something that you can, it's like this little thing that you can buy and you can put it on your heart and you can check a person's core. Like this is foolishness. He believes that to his core. Do you even know what this man believes to his core? Do you even know? Like he's accusing this man like he definitely knows that this man is a racist to his core. How would you like if I said you're an idiot to your core or you're a sexist to your core? How do you know what a person is? But he's saying these things unwarranted and unjust, and we're just allowing it. Jen Psaki's sitting there. He's a racist to his core, I know, because he called somebody a nigger. There's nothing in Donald Trump's history that says he's a racist to his core. Keep going.
In his bones. He wouldn't let us live in his buildings back in the day.
This makes me mad, y'all. This is the one that pisses me off. I'm from Brooklyn, okay? I am from Brooklyn, New York. What was happening in the 80s and the 90s in Brooklyn, New York was the crack epidemic. It had gone so bad for black people that you will see up and down the list of people not renting to black families. Not because they don't like black families. It is because of what was going on at that time period. That is the truth. And so when they say Donald Trump did not allow black people to stay in his building, that is actually not true. He has employed tons of black people. He has employed and housed tons of black people. Yeah, the black people who were not allowed to live in his building, I'm sure a lot of landlords that are black. I had a black landlord all my time growing up in New York. And I can tell you, he didn't let some of the black folks live in his buildings. I can tell you that right now. I can tell you that right now. And the ones that he did were just trifling. He'll probably tell you that right now. If he could, he's dead now. But he would tell you that some of the black people that he rented to were trifling as I don't know what. That is the truth. People who say this don't understand what was going on in New York real estate back then. You don't understand what it's like to, even if you are a parent, even if you are a good person, crack was ravaging families. So you could be a person of integrity and honor, but then you get a son who gets caught in the crack game, and all of a sudden you can't pay your rent. He steals everything that you have. Like, it was bad. So when people say this, you have no context of what it was like living in that time. Mr. Light-skinned man with your non-black wife, you love black folks so much. Light skin with your not white and your not black wife. Shut up. Anyway, let's keep going.
But also, when you hear some of the stray comments he makes, he clearly believes in a genetic hierarchy of humanity.
Sorry, sir. That's blacks. You remember Black Girl Magic? You remember Dr. Umar says that blacks are the superior race? You ain't heard no white folks say whites are the superior race, but since Margaret Sanger. But y'all keep pushing all these abortions that y'all love so much. Keep going, Mr. Light-skinned man.
It's racially determined. So he is a tried and true, like dyed in the wool racist. Like in the core of his being, he's a racist.
The core of his being, he's a racist.
I don't
And
want to
this
hear
man
what he
knows
has to
cores
say
of being.
about what he's done for black people. He's done very little for us. And
not
he
true.
is at his core truly a racist. And you even hear what he says about immigration and which countries he wants people to come in from. They all are very white.
Oh, you mean to tell me he doesn't want a bunch of Haitians? You mean to tell me he don't want a bunch of Hispanics? What are you trying to say? Oh, so he just wants a bunch of Europeans. Newsflash, Europeans ain't come across the border. They're not coming across the border, y'all. They are coming from poor countries. What are the poor countries? The poor countries are the ones that are brown. That's a fact. I'm sorry. If you don't like them, how about Mr. Legend? I have one question, Mr. Light-Skinned Man. Mr. Light-Skinned Man, I got one question for you. How many migrants do you and Miss Chrissy Teigen house at your home? How many migrants? How many migrants, sir? I know. It's okay. Take a minute. You can count them. Take a minute to count, Mr. Light-Skinned Man. How many migrants do you house at your and Miss Teigen's home? Because I can tell you that all the buildings that Donald Trump is using, I'm sure y'all using some of them to house some migrants, okay?
That is true. That's something pretty universal about them. So I know you were active on the
Jim
campaign trail in
Psaki is
2020. You have a lot on
universal.
your plate. Are you going to be out there campaigning for Joe Biden this
Yeah,
fall?
we'll get out there probably later in the year as it gets close to people making decisions about when it's time to vote. I think the choice is very clear.
Is it?
There's a lot been said about age and all these other things. Both of them are old, but one of them is a really decent man who's
decent
done a lot
man.
to improve lives in this country.
Oh, yes. Have you been to the grocery store? Joe Biden has made it so much that the value of cheese just continues to increase. So fantastic. The value of eggs and milk just keeps going up, you know? So he has improved my life because I can't really afford to eat as much. I'm going to be skinny this summer, y'all. I'm gonna be skinny this summer. Joe Biden has improved our lives so much that we can barely buy groceries. We can't buy gas, but he's improved our lives. And they say it with a straight face. He's improved our lives so much. Joe Biden has been such an improvement. To what? An improvement to what? And it's so crazy that we allow these entertainers to say this stuff like with a straight face. A straight face. He says that he's going to be campaigning for Biden because Biden is a decent human being. Biden. Okay, so my husband always says that you can tell the measure of a man by his kids. Joe Biden's got a problem if that statement is true. But then look at Donald Trump's kids. Nobody talks about Ivanka, who is amazing. Donald Trump Jr., who is fantastic. He's a he defends his father to the T, and I love it. I am here for it, okay? Eric, like all of his children have accomplished wonderful things. They were talking about Barron and how Barron Trump, he's like 6'4", super tall, 18 years old. And I think he speaks like 3 or 4 languages. And just even Tiffany, the one that was born out of wedlock. I mean, she's a lawyer. She's an attorney for crying outside. Like, and Donald Trump, he got his kids. And Joe Biden, he got Hunter. Oh, and Bo that died in the war. Not, or kind of did. Think I'm, you know, it escapes me. He got Hunter. Y'all, can y'all let me know what Hunter has accomplished? Can y'all just write in the chat what Hunter Biden has accomplished? I know it's something. I got it escapes me. I know he did paintings that he sold to the Chinese Communist Party for thousands of dollars. I know he did crack. Oh, no. I was corrected when I said he did crack. He did dope and cocaine. Crack is whack. He did strippers and porn stars. I heard that. He did that. What else did Hunter Biden do? I'm sure it's something out there. But this fool is trying to convince us. Mr. Light Skin Man. Thanks. Exactly, Neil. Neil, exactly. He died of cancer. I'm sorry, both died. But, yeah, Trump was married. But you're right. He was married to the mother, but I think it was like an extramarital affair. You know, Trump powerful men have these kind of problems. I'm not saying it's right, y'all. It just is. It doesn't make them a bad person. They usually have problems. They have a lot of women coming at them. That's just the truth. Sorry. Get some money. Get your money up, and then you'll see how many men. I know it's gotta suck to try and get those news photos of his wife off the internet, though. Sheesh. Let me tell you something. Her body was a banging. Don't be no hater. She was a model, okay? She was a model. I wouldn't want my nude photos on there, and I'm sure she probably doesn't, and I'm sure every single other model, stripper, porn star is probably going to have to deal with this in about 40, 50 years. But hey, you live and you learn. They rich and unbothered. Oh, yeah, he's been sleeping. Joe Biden has been sleeping. Both the Bidens have been sleeping with underage relatives. I believe it. Showered with his daughter. That's what. Allegedly. It says, but you give him a pass, though. I don't give anybody a pass. I really don't. It's not up for me to judge. Let me tell you something, y'all. And this is the thing that bothers me, especially about Christians. Donald Trump is going to get the same grace from God that you and I do. He is. The same grace that God has graced me from my past, God is going to give it to Donald Trump. And I know y'all don't like to hear that. I know y'all don't like to hear that. Y'all want to think that that God somehow hates Trump. He doesn't. Trump's one of his children too. So are you, so are me, imperfect as we are. And we just need to get over that. So hold on, somebody said he light-skinned and insecure. Exactly, he's insecure. He is insecure. Exactly. Hold on. So in light of Mr. Light-skinned man,
you
trying
also
to tell us,
are very politically savvy, and one of the things that you hear from Trump's supporters is that he signed the First Step Act in 2020.
Okay, so in light, I gotta do this, y'all. I gotta do this. In light of Mr. Light-skinned man who got let's just do it for fun, y'all. Let me just do this for fun. As a reminder, Mr. Light-skinned man, this is who y'all men are trying to listen to.
You ready, Lynette? Somebody's got a stinky booty. Her name is Luna, and she made a poopy.
Somebody's got a stinky booty. His name is Arlen.
They
Got diaper duty.
They tried to emasculate y'all, and y'all didn't even see it happen right in front of your face.
Somebody's got a stinky booty.
Somebody's got
And Daddy's gonna clean it up.
That's what they want y'all doing. They want y'all men staying at home taking care of the babies. That's what they want. They want y'all men taking care of the babies. Taking care of the babies. That's not the one. That is not the one. Hold on. This is the one. Somebody's got a stinky booty. Y'all, there is nothing wrong with men who take care of their kids. Let me tell you, my husband was one of them. However, the natural role of a man, y'all stop playing and don't act like you don't know, is to provide. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. And they got y'all out here trying to be baby mamas. Pampers commercial. And then you wonder why all these men are depressed. The number one killer of young men, especially young white men, is suicide. You take away a man's duty, which is to protect and provide. They will be very depressed. I show you a man who has given up their duty to protect, to provide. I will show you a very depressed man, and that's just the truth. You don't have to like me for saying it, but it's true. Here we go.
Hi, baby boy. Somebody's got a stinky boo. I'm gonna need some backup on this one.
He taking care of both the kids, y'all.
Guys?
Somebody got a stinky,
Look at all the men with the
booty.
It's a stinky booty.
It's so
That man ain't got no carrier. I guess he's gay. He don't have no baby.
And Daddy's gonna clean it up.
Oh, all the men. All the men. Look. The man came in.
Oh, hey, Chrissy.
Christy is the working woman.
Every time.
And y'all accept this. What is y'all? They are trying to emasculate y'all right in front of y'all face. Y'all better fight. Y'all better fight. Somebody's got a stinky booty. I'm gonna be singing that all day. Somebody's got a stinky booty. I'm gonna get my husband to sing it. All the men are holding the babies. And the women going to work. It's opposite day in the West, y'all. It's opposite day in the Western world. Yes, the dating market is messed up. Neil, I know. I feel bad for you dudes. They making men gay and women into ghetto dudes. Exactly. The liberal utopia. Exactly. It's so bad, y'all. It's so bad. Anyway, that is all I have for you guys today. I appreciate you watching. Please, okay, so if you are on my Instagram, don't forget to follow me on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube, please. And my YouTube folks, I love y'all so much. Y'all my day ones. I appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, share. And until next time, I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
When it just makes sense, it's your red-pilled brown girl searching for the truth. It's your red-pilled brown girl. When it just makes sense, it's your red-pilled brown girl. Get into the truth.